Welcome. Here we are on the dubbing stage for King Kong. It's 7 weeks to go before you're going to see this incredible movie.
And this is the last step before it gets processed and then attached to the film and arrives at the movie theater for you to enjoy.
We are, this week, laser focused on dinosaurs. We've done a lot of Kong vocals, but this week we're spending time with the Brontosaurus, the Wetosaurs, and the T-Rex. Ultimately, we're building tracks that will carry forward to the final mix.
The final mix is where we take the music, the sound effects, and the dialogue, and we combine them all down to create the final soundtrack. So basically, the way we have it divided up on these mixes is we have one sort of mixer that handles each one of those three areas. The dialogue is handled by Mike Semanek.
Right, bring them over here!
And the effects is handled by Chris Boyes. And for the music, we have Mike Hedges.
My responsibilities are taking the score and putting it to the picture. And King Kong, it's a love story. And in that, it's full of emotion. The music is going to play such a huge part in this film.
Been focusing on getting reels 1, 2, and 3 in shape for the final mix. I mixed the production sound, the dialogue that was recorded on the set, as well as the ADR, which is dialogue replacement, and make it sound natural.
My apologies for not being able to offer you a cabin. Have you found an enclosure to your taste?
Dialogue is really the driving force between a lot of the volumes in films, and one of the things I do hate is like trying to force the dialogue up over things unnaturally, and I have to know how loud the music's going to be against the sound effects, where to place the dialogue. I'm going to set the dialogue at a level that's comfortable for audience members to listen to, and they have to wrap around it. In scenes where there is no dialogue, they can take it away, you know?
And I'm next door over here cooking up a whole brew of sounds that's going to plow right over his dialogue. And on the day, I'll have to figure out how to get out of the way. Literally, I have hundreds of tracks going, and then there'll be the 6 tracks of music that I've got to figure out how to dodge and weave and kind of weave myself into it in such a way that I'm not stepping on the music, I'm not stepping on the dialogue. And then, of course, we'll have the times where Peter will say, you know what? We need the sound effects to drive this scene, and the music will have to completely get out of the way or just, you know, sort of play a thread underneath. And so it's kind of a give and take all day long, frame by frame, scene by scene.
We're gonna have the ship's engines all over the dialogue. Seagulls. Camera noise, wind. Christ knows what else.
I don't care, Mike. You're the sound recordist. Make it work.
We have to be very careful about picking our moments of rocking and picking our moments of subtlety.
That's always on the forefront of our agenda, is to make this exciting and compelling to the audience.
You don't want to walk out of King Kong and go, oh yeah, that was okay. You want to come out of King Kong and go, man, that was fantastic, that rocked my world. You're going to want to see it 3 or 4 times just because you miss bits and pieces, because you're probably hiding, as my wife will be.